Well, hello everybody, and a warm welcome to the Patricia Kerins show on the Gift of Healing TV. And we were just a wee bit pushed there, just a little bit of a challenge at the last moment, but here we are. Technology is working in our favour tonight. And this lovely programme that I'm offering you tonight is really an opportunity to balance the elements within you. Now, the elements, quite a shamanic thing to do, balancing them shamanic. I've just completed the most wonderful shamanic Magdalene weekend with 6 beautiful goddesses. And we were working with the 4 directions, and we were working with the elements, we were working with the cosmos, with the earth, and really enjoying all of that goddessy energy and combining it with our shamanic. It is an innate connection really to nature. And so working with the elements, understanding that the elements are not all out there, the elements are in and of us. And it is such a wonderful thing to really balance them within, balance them without, and balance them in your house. And it really brings you more stability, more equilibrium, and it works on your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body. And good evening, Jacqueline. It's lovely to see you too. So that's what I'm going to do. But the wonderful thing for me is, as most of you know, I work with the archangels and ascended masters, the Christed ones. I channel them. And we have archangels who are connected to specific elements. And again, we can bring them into this picture. It just brings more and more beautiful, high vibrational energy, the vibration of love, and it brings that in to the whole picture, inside you, outside you, as within, so without. So I thought I would lead you on a lovely visualization to do just that. And then another little addition, as it were, to add sound into that, to add the sound, how we would regard air to sound and bring the power of our intention in to balance it. And then fire, what sound would come through when we tune into fire. And indeed water, what sound would come through then, the earth. And then last but not least, spirit. What would come through? What sounds would come through? How could we balance our bodies with that sound? Because, you know, when you think about the air is what we breathe. The air is life itself, is love itself. And that is what helps us to thrive. And the deeper we can breathe, the better we're going to thrive. Because you know what? I don't know about you, but I didn't just come on the planet to survive. I really do want to thrive. And just recently, I've become aware that if I have a tendency when I'm breathing, it is to breathe slightly shallowly. And so I've been learning to become much more conscious of my breathing and deepening the breathing. And then to help me do that, I usually use a little bit of Qigong. And that can be something just as simple as raising your hands up when you're breathing in, holding it at the top, and then almost feeling that you're pushing the air down into the earth. So let's just try that for a moment. As they say, hope you're sitting comfortably. Let us begin. So just really feel your sitting bones on your chair, just relaxing, and just breathe in. Lift your hands up as you breathe in, breathing in. Keep it at the top and then push it down. Breathing out. Do that again. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Now, how do you feel now? I'll tell you how I feel. I feel calmer. I feel more still. And we did have a slight free song just before coming on. So I feel that that's just all dissolved. And I feel centered and aligned. And now that was 3 deep, controlled breaths, as it were. And just learning to do that. Do it before you begin anything. Just take a little break and have a nice session of deep breathing. Okay, so that's the air all around us. And it's free, it's for nothing. And that's why we need to be so conscious as goddesses of the earth, don't we? We need to keep the air clear. We need to make sure that all the beautiful trees are allowed to flourish because, of course, they're the lungs of the earth and they take in all the toxic fumes and they send out the oxygen. So do we really need the trees? The answer is yes. You know, sometimes people go on about the environment and, oh, that's not important. We're better to spend money on the economy and la, 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 la. But you know what? I'd like to see somebody trying to count their money if there's no air to breathe. Non possible, people, non possible. Absolutely. We need to keep our air clean. So, breathing deeply, balancing the body. Let's look at fire now. Now, at the weekend, many of us were letting go of lots of different things we just needed to step away from, let go of for once and for all. And I always use the element of fire for that. We build a beautiful fire outside. We've written down over the period of the 2.5 days, everything we're ready to let go of. And of course, these things get thrown in the fire. We watch the smoke arise. We watch the power of those, whatever they are, old beliefs, old patterns, vows, all that kind of thing, agreements, contracts, you name it, burning, letting them go up in smoke, allowing fire to transmute their energy. And of course, when you see that smoke going up, you know they no longer have any power over you and you can truly let them go. And always I feel from fire rising from the ashes. We have the beautiful phoenix rising up. Absolutely the rebirth. And then, of course, like every phoenix, it just goes pop when it bursts with all its feathers out. And it's just such a creative force, isn't it? And then it explodes with love, if you like. So fire is powerful. And of course, fire in our belly. You really need fire in your belly to achieve anything in life. You know, you can talk about it till the cows come home. You can think about it. But it's when you actually shift into that place of action and taking that co-creative action, co-creative with divine, with the source, with the universe, whatever you care to call it. So it's just wonderful to bring that fire in your belly forward. And I wonder what sound you're going to associate with that. We'll see in a moment. But then we have water, beautiful water. And here we are made up. There are different figures bandied about, but I think I go with the 85% of us is just water. And every cell, as Masaru Emoto told us, Dr. Emoto had photographed all the cells, and when you direct love, when you direct positive vibes towards the water, it causes it to transform, transmute into something really beautiful. So we can do this. We can do this with the sound of our own voices and directing love into the water cells. We can also ask that they be cleansed and cleared and balanced. So again, we're going to be working with our inner waters and make them peaceful and calm. And then, of course, we have the earth solid beneath our feet. And yet, pretty far down at the center of the earth, there is all this power. It's a powerhouse. I mean, Mother Earth is an absolutely powerful, passionate, purposeful being. And she's got all this gorgeous strength to bring forward to help you find your way forward. She's so powerful, she magnetizes you to her surface. And we can grow the most magnificent vegetables and all kinds of plants. She grows everything that we need to eat. So she is our nurturer, our nourisher, is our mother, our cosmic mother, if you like. Now, I know what sound's going to come forward for me for earth. It's always a very deep, earthy, goddessy sound. It's a sound of ooh, as you really connect into the earth. But let's see what it is for you. Do you know what? We're all different. We all have lovely sounds that come to us, all different ones. So let's see what it is. And then, you know, I'm thinking of our spirit. That is also the element of our spirit, the central core when it comes to the directions. We've got north, south, east and west, and then we have the center. And we are at the center of our universes because we are our own personal universe here. And just spirit occupies that central point. And so for me, it's a very gentle, very, very gentle, lulling, bringing peace, bringing harmony, and then we actually just bring all the elements into beautiful balance. And this is going to make you feel so calm inside. This is why we do this. I have taken to doing this regularly, and I do it in the center of the house, which is the vortex of light in Roundwood House. And I stand there and I allow the vortex to come down, Christed light deep within me. And then I ask the elements just to balance and center within me and within the house. And I can assure you, I have noticed a big shift in the energies. It also supports all the work I do here. And there's a lot of work going on here, raising the love vibrations and the Christed energy within every individual that comes in here. By the time they leave, they're transformed, they're uplifted, and that's what we want. That's how I'm serving at the moment. So, okay, I'm going to bring the archangels in as well. I'll bring the directions in, do all of that. And hopefully, if you do it with me, you are going to really feel balanced and refreshed and invigorated at the end of this. But mostly an inner stillness is what you're going to feel. So here we go. I hope you are ready. Let's just do this beautiful protocol, as it were, together. And to begin with, I would ask you to close your eyes. Just closing your eyes. And taking your awareness to your beautiful breath. And as we said, we're breathing in the air. That beautiful element of the air. And as we breathe it in, visualize yourself, see yourself, hear yourself. Take this energy right to the tips of your toes and up to the top of your head, out to the tips of your fingers. So you really are aerating your body, physical body. Good work. And before we begin, we're just going to core align. So just sending down from the base of your spine a beautiful tap root, right down to the center of the earth. Good. See it locking on at the center of the earth. There's Mother Earth's womb. So just send it in there. Know that you're locked on. That's it. You might feel yourself sinking down a bit. That's fine. That's good. Good work. And then you're going to bring all of your awareness right up to the crown of your head. From the crown, there's your connection to spirit. Just send it up and up and up. Reconnecting, strengthening your beautiful connection to source, to the universe. Plugging in there. And just before we begin the protocol, I am invoking the power and the presence of Mother, Father, God, the beloved I Am presence, the Creator, the Creatrix, the illumined beings of light, the star beings of the highest vibrations available to us at this time, all our ancestors, the archangelic realms most high, the ancient sages of old. We honor you. We call you forward. We call forward the shamans. We call forward the power animals. We call forward all of your guides, your guardian angel, your master guides to join with us. I will call forward the Ascended Master Yeshua ben Joseph and Maria Magdalena. They are my beautiful guides. Coming in now to work with us. Just feel your energy shift. This is divine love in action. This is Christed energy in action. Let it fill you. Let it flood down like a white mist, down and down and down and down, right through your body, into your heart center. And let it be in your heart center. Allow it to take up residence there. And now, from the earth, call up this fiery energy, this powerful, passionate energy. Feel it coming up. It's like a surge of golden champagne right up the taproot, into the base of the spine, coming up into every vertebrae. Then it's spreading out into every bone, every muscle, every major organ, every cell in your body, from the soles of your feet to the top of your head, to the tips of your fingers. And now you see your beautiful physical body glowing gold. I am glowing gold with the love and the light of the goddess. I am glowing with the joint energies of the universe and the earth. I am opening more and more to my divine purpose upon this earth, as I open to more and more guidance, more and more beautiful ways of balancing my body. And that's exactly what we're doing this night. So you know what? Bring that gorgeous energy, goddess energy, coming right into your heart. It meets the God energy. And they swirl together. They create a vortex of light. And it goes down and down deep into your beautiful heart. You open the doorway, beloveds, to your heart. You go through, and there are all your gorgeous guides. They are always with you. You need to know this. You need to remember this. You are not alone. And everything that happens, well, it happens for a reason, and it's all in divine right order. And when it seems as if one door closes, you can be assured another one somewhere is going to throw itself open with something even better for you. And it's about remembering that. It's detaching from what you, in your small way, perhaps would like to happen in your life. It's when you let go of that and you allow the bigger picture to come in, when you allow the Christed ones to come in and lead you forward one step at a time. And you know, that's what they're doing right now. They're leading you into the center of your heart, and you are facing north right now. And in the north is the most beautiful Archangel Uriel Most High. He is all about passion. He's all about taking you forward. And he is the Archangel responsible for the element of the earth. Good. Acknowledge him. Welcome, Uriel. And now turn right around and face south. And there is our beloved Archangel Michael Most High in the south, in the place of the warmth and the heat. And guess what? The element of fire is in the south. Welcome them all. Acknowledge them all. As you turn and face the east, and there is the amazing, beautiful Archangel Raphael, Most High, in the east, the direction of new beginnings, new loves, new life, new careers, new jobs, new ways of being. And of course, that's coming through in the air. Beautiful work. And then you turn again and you face to the west. And there is Archangel Gabriel Most High. Beautiful, beautiful messenger. Gabriel is the messenger, this Celestinic messenger, coming forward to you. And she's bringing with her the big jug. It looks like a jug of water. She's bringing that to you. And I'm quite enthralled that she used the word Celestinic. That comes from the Celestine prophecies. So, yes, I think the message there is, and she is delivering a message, just watch out for who or for whom you are going to be meeting soon. There are people coming into you, and it's going to be very meaningful. Because just in the way of James Redfield's Celestine prophecy, when you meet these particular people, they have a message for you, or their relationship with you will be very special. So there's a wee message in there. Thank you. Thank you, Gabriel. And so there we have Raphael in the east, Michael in the south, Gabriel in the west, Uriel in the north, and then we come to the direction of our center. We are the center of our own universe, and there is Azrael, the wonderful Archangel Azrael Most High, who presides when we are born. He presides over when we die and pass back to the other dimension. He represents spirit. So there you are, you're standing in your compass, you're standing in the center, and you can look at the archangels and the beautiful elements and directions they represent. And now we are going to make sounds. And as we make the sound of air and fire and water, earth and spirit, we are going to, with the power of our intention, balance all the elements within us. And you know, you really need to know how powerful you are when you harness this power, because you are your inner goddess, your inner God. Affirm this. And you are all powerful within your world, your own guru. You need not look out with what you have within. Do not look to anything else. It's all there, beating in your heart. And you are remembering all of these different ways of being that help you expand into the fullness of who you truly are. So in a moment, I'm going to invite you to make the noise, the sound, the whatever, it might even be using an instrument that means air to you. Tune into your heart, and with the power of your intention, simply make that sound. And you're going to balance it with the wonderful elements of fire, water, earth, and spirit. So you're going to go through all the different sounds. Just take your time. You can follow me if you like, or you can be really inventive. Entirely up to you. But breathing in. This is air. Moving now into the fire. Balancing now with the water, moving into the water with your divine intention to balance them all together. And now we move to the earth, the beautiful element of earth, balancing it with the others, breathing in. Now you come to the center, to the element of spirit, and you are balancing your spirit with all these other elements with the help of Archangel Azrael, Most High. and you breathe, and you relax, and you can hear the stillness within. And taking time to do that exercise every day, and once you get into the way of it, you can speed it up, of course. But right now, I'd ask you to give thanks, remembering you're in your heart center with all those beautiful illumined beings of light. And I just see Maria Magdalena come forward with the most beautiful phial of pink, liquid, divine love. And she's saying, I would just like you to seal this healing in by drinking that beautiful, liquid, divine love. So drink it down. That's right. Just feel the calmness being restored within, centered, love, peace, joy, because there's a sense of joy bubbling up. That golden champagne hasn't gone away. And you bow namaste to everybody there, giving them great thanks. You can do this every day. It need only take 10 minutes. And just before you leave, you send that level of calm right out into every cell of your house around you, into every electronic device, computers, phones, TVs, you name it. Let them feel the peace and the love. Every item of furniture, carpets, light fittings, all the white goods, everything, just feeling the love. Obviously, all the other people in your house and any pets if you have them. But let them feel that divine love as it soothes and heals their soul. Good work. And now you are going to come out of your heart center and you are going to make your way up the steps that bring you right back. Up and up and up you come. Let's start on the 10th step. Feel your feet on that lower step. 9, 8, 7, coming up the body, moving it a bit. 6, 5, shoulders, hands, arms. 4, 3, and 2, waving your hands up there. And 1, you're opening your eyes. Hello there. How are you? I hope you enjoyed that and feeling really centered and calm now, and ready to go on with the rest of your evening. Okie dokie, that's just perfect. Now we are with you again, coming back with another show. Let me just get the date for you. Yes, it's the 27th. The 27th of June, we'll be back on with more wonderful interviews. I have invited, and it's interesting because a wee Facebook message just shot up there from a beautiful lady from New Zealand. She is the founder of the global summits that are going out. She gives opportunities to lots of lovely people around the planet to speak up and speak out and bring forward their messages of divine love. And I have to say I'm included in that number, and as is Sarah Jane, who is the founder of Gift of Healing TV. So Janine Savion, an interesting name, Savion, to know, to understand. So she must be a Gnostic of old. And well, Janine and I are just going to talk about matters of the heart. We're going to be talking about divine love, how we can be more of that in our everyday lives, and maybe what it means, what that means for you, for us, just how we can keep growing, keep expanding, and sometimes in the face of a bit of chaos, how we can hold our centers. And so it's going to be really interesting. And I loved the interview I did with her last time. And she's a Maori. She's telling me very closely connected to the Celts. And I'm just interested that the British Lions are down that way just now. Australia, they go to New Zealand in the next couple of weeks. So I hope our boys do well against the mighty All Blacks. But anyway, we'll see you again on the 27th at 8 o'clock. I am running loads of things. I've had a beautiful American guest staying for a fortnight, so I've been doing a lot of sightseeing, and then had the Magdalene retreat right in the middle, and she attended that, of course. So it's been a busy time, but I'll get out the sort of summer ventures and events as soon as I can. So I'm sending each and every one of you loads and loads of love. Keep smiling, keep laughing, keep shining ever so brightly, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye for now.